U-boats operating off the French coast have picked up lots of enemy activity lately. A large task force was detected heading to Brest to resupply the Allied stronghold there. Unfortunately, the U-boat was not able to engage. However, Lutzow was ordered to race in an attempt to force a surface engagement. Lutzow's orders are to cripple the enemy task force at range if the enemy task force is lightly defended. We have to be strategic with this engagement, as we cannot afford to lose one of our pocket battleships at this time. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to War on the Sea, as we continue our Battle of the Atlantic campaign, playing as Germany. Lutzow here has been patrolling in the Bay of Biscay, and I think we have made contact with an enemy task force out there. There was a task force that was leaving Brest. We detected it by submarine, however, the submarine was not in position to actually engage. And now we are just searching for them out here ourselves. Let's quickly scan the horizon. Are we spotting anything? Yes. Out there to the east. Big old formation of stuff. And they are firing at us. I guess we can't fire at them just yet. Let's change course. Come in towards them. Yeah. Lots of shells way out there. Do our main guns have star shells? No, we have no star shells. We will hold fire, obviously, until we have something we can shoot at. This little float plane is probably what's spotting for them. This walrus is starting to take some pretty heavy anti-aircraft fire. I'm not sure we're actually going to get any hits. Did we detect something out there? No, we did not. Come on, shoot it down, please. Flak is getting close. And I'm not holding my breath, really. Doesn't look like any more rounds have been flying in this way. Oh, they shot it down. Wow. Okay, and then I spoke too soon. There we go. Lutzow was just bracketed. But the walrus is going down, which is good for me. I'm happy about that. Down she goes. Splash. Okay. We are going to continue to close this gap until we get a firing solution. I am going to fight it out, for better or worse. We have made contact with something. Target number 1. Stop. What is this? Okay, hello. Hello, armor-piercing shells, narrow, manual fire. What's her speed? Target speed 19 knots. Fire right there. Guns are reloading, I'm assuming. Yep. Where is she? I can barely even see her. Okay, that is hold fire, wait for my order. We have the T crossed, which is nice. Revenge class. Okay, there's something we're picking up in front of her. We are deploying a smoke screen, which, you know, probably won't do a whole lot. Okay, get ready to fire, and los. There we go. 2 turrets away. No damage. Good. Uh-oh. Little C3 cargo ship's getting a little scared. Oh, this is actually glorious. Come on. Oof. Manual fire, right on target. Come on, Lutzow. There we go, nice. Now, it would be glorious if our shells in flight managed to impact just all of this mess. Oof, close. Oh, there we go. There's a hit on the cargo ship. Not a critical target. Okay, we aimed a little forward. Let's continue engaging. Lutzow. Let's run away slightly and let's angle ourselves. There we go. Bracketed the target. Not bad. Okay, aim just in front of the bow. That ship got hit. She isn't looking great. Looks like she's taking on some pretty serious water. Quite a lot of charring on the bow. And I don't think the ram did too much to revenge herself. Again, just brackets. Continue to fire. Update our solution. Our solution on the Revenge class is gone now. We are holding fire. We do have this contact, target number 2. Switch to high explosive. Stop targeting the Revenge. Let's also change course. We can start cutting in here. What is this thing? A little merchant ship? Okay, full spreads, manual fire somewhere in front of it. What are we even looking at? That's the Revenge back there. She is burning. That's really good news. Have we taken any hits? Nope, not really. The Revenge is back there burning, though. I'm not sure how damaged she is. Moderate damage. Moderate flooding. I will take it. It looks like we're engaging this freighter way out here. Hold fire. Okay, engage right about there. I'm waiting for the splashes from our first salvo to fall. I think these are from Revenge. Okay, yeah, bracketing that target. There we go. Looks good enough. Good enough for me. I would like to reestablish radar contact on the Revenge, though. I would much prefer to continue engaging that with our 11-inch guns. I've seen us get a couple of hits on that merchant ship. Oh no, we've just been hit. Damage report. Okay, nothing. Good. Just hitting the armor. I really don't want to get much too close here. Continuing to engage this target. Bracketing it, hard to tell at this range. Hold fire, hold fire. Let's look at target number 2. I mean, she is not looking good. It does look like the Revenge back here has put out her fires. There is that. Good for her. Don't want to waste too much ammunition on a merchant ship, which we can engage with secondaries once we get closer. We just need to reestablish contact on a warship. We've reestablished contact on Revenge. Both directors. First things first. Switch to armor piercing. Begin targeting the Revenge. Target that. Oh, she's shooting. Not surprising. Stop following. Okay, let's look at her. There she is, way out there. Okay, main guns. Full spreads with HE here first. What's her speed? 7 knots, barely moving. Fire. Okay, switch to armor piercing. Turret A and B are loading armor piercing. Good stuff. We already have a really good solution on the Revenge. She is only moving at 7 knots. Barely moving at all. Are all of her guns in action? I think they might be. Yep, they sure are. Begin moving away from this nonsense. Guns. Hold fire. Manual fire. Right on the bow. Please and thank you. Narrow spreads. Okay, we're taking way too much fire, and I'm having issues. There we go. Remembering keybinds. Okay, good. Yes, we want to start turning away. All that nonsense, please. Manual fire. Right in front of the vessel. Come on. I need hits. There's so much smoke in front of her. And there we go. Good hit. Right onto a turret. Turret's probably still in action, but at least we've damaged her again. Continue firing at this point. Wondering, I'm guessing that was an armor-piercing round that we initially fired. Let's check our damage control. We have minor damage throughout the ship. A lot of the... looks like aircraft's catapults damaged, and then just some minor damage in various places. One of our secondary guns is knocked out as well. Okay, keep on firing, boys. Loot Sal. Can we increase speed? Increase speed 28 knots. Get out of here. Got a little too close. A little too close indeed. Revenge is now making 8 knots. She's going faster than she was when we first started engaging. Solution has adjusted back down to 7. It looks like she is turning away. With any luck, she will get her secondaries or her first 2 turrets, turret 1 and 2, out of arc, and they won't be able to fire. I'm not banking on that though. There we go, more hits on target below the waterline. That's what I like to see. Target speed is decreasing. We are still getting hits on the Revenge class. It looks like her speed has dropped even further. It's down to just a meager 5 knots. The guns are still firing though. Let's update our solution. That being said, things are not looking good for this Revenge class battleship. It does look like she has developed quite the list to port. Another good hit. Continue to fire. Let's quickly check the reports. Moderate damage, moderate flooding. This looks a little more serious than moderate, but no fires have really spread throughout the ship at this point. And we've lost contact. Okay, we're going to fire on the last known solution. This losing contact nonsense is frustrating. There's a lot of smoke in the battlefield, just causing problems. That solution isn't bad. It does look like the Revenge is essentially at a stop though. Let's see. Yeah, her screws have stopped. Must be something going on in the engine room, unfortunately for her. Let's watch this next salvo. We can adjust it as well to a loose or full salvo. Yeah, I mean, that's close enough. I'll take it. This cruiser's getting dangerously close here. Let's switch to full. Fixed point, narrow. I have to completely readjust it, unfortunately, so we're not going to do that. We will wait. We have a pesky little destroyer closing in on our formation. We're going to stop targeting the Revenge, begin targeting that. Secondary guns, fire at that target. Not explosive if you got it. Let's send 1 salvo from our main guns at this warship. She is moving fast. Train them over. Fire. Yeah, this thing's just charging ahead. Okay, well, let's get rid of this. It looks like target number 5 is also a warship. We'll sink these 2 little destroyers real fast before they get too close and launch torpedoes. That's a serious threat. Plus, you know, their little 4-inch guns on the bow are causing problems for Lutzow. If you look, they're getting torn up by those things. Switch to high explosive. Manual fire right in front of the target. 14 kilometers out. Where is she? There it is. It looks like it is burning already. We got hits. Probably not with our main guns, but probably secondaries if I had to guess. Can't see splashes from our main battery. Loose. Manual fire. She's wiggling about. There we go. That was our main battery, I think. She is burning. My goodness. Pocket battleship's in the fight of its life at the moment. Shoot some star shells overhead. Shoot star shells. Can this not be repaired? I could reverse our course. Maybe worth doing here. Hold fire. Target's still moving at 25 knots. Thing is just hauling ass. Okay. Switch back to high explosive. Full fire, fire, fire. I think it's a V&W class. Switch. Let's take a look. And I just flipped past it, because of course I did. British. ENF. It could be any of these things. Let's just classify ENF. Solution's jumping up a little bit. She is still moving pretty quickly. Manual fire. Let's see, actually. We did not reestablish contact on the Revenge. Got it. We have this other destroyer charging ahead. It looks like target number 6 is peeling off. Smart for them. It looks like it was an ENF with how our solution has advanced. We have a 39% solution here. Manual fire right there, please. Take a look at this ENF. Yeah. Burning up. Not having a good time. Okay, let's reverse our course. Turn around, Lutzow. Discourage them from coming any closer. I want our alternate director to begin targeting number 5. Begin targeting number 5. There she is. Revenge's guns are still operational. Okay, fire right about here, please. Okay. Shells are outbound. Come on. She's moving so fast. Actually, it wasn't bad. Hold fire. We established contact on the Revenge? No. Target number 8. Let's go after one of these cruisers. Target 8. Main guns. Switch to armor piercing. Narrow spreads. Manual fire. At the cruiser right there, speed is 29 knots. My goodness. Sailing in a straight line though, which is helpful. Fire. Damage report. Still minor damage. It's just they are getting quite close, aren't they? Let's watch this target. It looks like the Revenge is just knocked out of action here. Dead in the water. Manual fire right here, please. Actually hold if we can. Right there. Actually, it was pretty close. It looks like only our rear gun is in action at the moment. We are continuing to turn. We got an update on Revenge. Okay, stop, stop, stop. Hold fire, hold fire. Everything hold fire. Target the Revenge. Narrow. She's on the move again. Manual fire in front of the target. Rear gun. Fired. We are working on getting into arc here. To adjust our course, something like this. We need to put some distance between the two of us. Hitting the Revenge and crippling it again is our top priority, and we lost contact. Frustrating. Hold fire. Actually, you know what? Yeah, just hold fire for the time being. We'll see. Maybe those shells will do something. Target number 8 once more. Manual fire in front of the target here. Okay. Close. May have caused some damage. We need to continue to engage these cruisers. Turret A, almost an arc. Looking good. We are still booking it, though, at 25 knots. Can't go much faster than that in this turn. Damage is being repaired as well. There we go. Rear guns engaging. We did get a hit on this in the stern. And there was another hit right there, I think, in the bow. Nice. Still maintaining speed, though. Continue to fire. Just update our solution periodically as this vessel charges forward. Lutzal's seen better times. She is burning. Damage control teams are getting the work. We have damage control teams working on all the fires, which is good. This county class is continuing to just pummel us, unfortunately. The Revenge class back there, I don't even see it. Wonder if it's just left the combat area. That is incredibly possible. I'm going to have these guys... I mean, our manual fire is getting close. It's just continuing to bracket the county class. Let's fire right about there. Switch to narrow, hold fire. I think the Revenge may have disengaged. That is very possible. Our secondaries are also opening fire on the county class, which works for me. Come on, I just really need one solid armor-piercing hit to go through the deck of this thing. Let's see if these shells fly aft of the target. No, forward. Once again, another good bracket. Just a little in front of the target. She's moving at 29 knots. She's going a little slower than she was previously. And she's closing the gap. She's now 17 kilometers away from Lutau's position. What's target number 5? Target number 5's a destroyer. Stop. Target number 5, fire. Secondaries, and blow that little thing out of the water. See you later. This little destroyer, narrow spreads. It's getting close. He's charging forward. Very, very brave of the small destroyer. I'm going to not babysit these for the time being. Just fire at the target. Narrow spreads. At the county, please. There we go. There's a hit in the bridge. And she is turning. I need to avoid torpedoes. Switch to high explosive. Manual fire. Right in front of the target. I think they already sent the rounds out towards the county class. But we will send some at this destroyer. Destroyer's too close for comfort. Can't see with all the smoke. Target number 5. Manual fire. Right there. Okay. Rear turret fired. Forward turret fired. Come on. Solution's only at 22%. Our secondaries are not even getting close. Those got close, though. Those got very close. Those got even closer. The second turret, nice. Speed is still 28 knots. Let's see, secondaries, full spreads, fire. Do not manual fire, just fire. I don't want to micro those. Okay, primary guns, fire. There we go, hold. Fire loose spreads. If we get one hit on this thing, I think it's game over essentially for this destroyer. They will be having a pretty rough day if that ends up happening. There we go. Gosh. Very close. Once again, speed still 28 knots. Not causing any flooding. Once more. Too close. 9 kilometers out. Almost in torpedo range. I'm wondering if they are going to go for that torpedo run. I would be shocked if they did not. Our secondary's got to kick it in the gear here. There we go. Close. Fire once more. Switch to narrow spreads. Change course. Cross. Keep the T crossed here. We need to adjust course. We have torpedoes of our own that I could fire, but I do not want to waste them on a rinky-dink little destroyer. Water splashing all over the bridge of this warship. Okay, manual fire with our secondaries. I'm just going to control these because this is nuts. Target's right above us, right on top of us. Fire star shells at her. Okay, star shells out. Full spreads. Fire. Fire armor piercing and HE. Target is 8 kilometers out. Reload the main guns. ENF class, nice. Finally I've identified it. Right here. Fire. in a duel with this destroyer and is just surviving everything we are throwing at it. Rounds were a little too far. I mean, look at all those splashes all around the thing. Damage report. Not good. We need to disengage. Get out of here. Loot's out. Time to run. I can't believe I'm wasting all this time on this stupid destroyer. Manual fire right there. Okay. How far is this thing? 12 kilometers out. Torpedoes. Let's see. I need to check the range of our torpedoes. Torpedoes, 8 kilometers. Just out of range. Manual fire once more. This destroyer is not burning yet. There we go. She is pretty low in the water though. Fire has started. That county class is next. Okay, turret A and B loaded. Los, fire. That destroyer's bow is so low in the water. Damage control. Working on the fires, good. Can't see with the smoke. We've turned away successfully, good. Let's look at this ENF. She is still moving that fast? No. Speed is 12 knots. Continue engaging that thing. Switch to HE. One more salvo and then we are switching. You know what? No, we are switching targets now. We are switching targets now. Manual fire at the county. Right there. Both guns are not in arc. Adjust slightly. There we go. Load armor piercing. Load AP. This thing somehow still alive. Main guns. Loading. Hold fire. There we go. Hits on the county. Of course, it was high explosive, but better than nothing. Fire. We gotta tear this county a new one. Started off good. We knocked the revenge out. So there is that. It's just the enemy moving at their 30 some odd knot speed. Are able to close the gap rather quickly compared to Lutel's ability to run away. Switch to narrow spreads. It looks like the county is turning away. Continue to fire. The little destroyer having a pretty rough time at this point. She is burning, but still firing. Our secondaries will continue to engage. Damage report, moderate damage, minor flooding. All the splashes and everything, it looked a lot worse than it was. It seems. There we go. Hit amidships. We got her zeroed in. It's easier to guesstimate where they're going to be when at this relatively close range. I think there's another cruiser somewhere out here. It is going to be a problem that we need to deal with. And if we can find that revenge class, I will absolutely attempt to engage it. A fire has broken out amidships on Lutzau. We are continuing to engage. Both solutions are looking pretty good. This ENF class. Okay, stop. Begin targeting the county. I want our secondaries to fire at the county. A lot of our secondaries, unfortunately, have been knocked out. Full spreads, fire. Fire at the county class. This thing is going to sink. It's just being incredibly stubborn. Let's make sure both guns are still in arc. Let's adjust. Come to starboard just a little bit. Hold fire, hold fire. Want to make sure I know what I'm doing here. Target speed 21 knots. Aim right there. 14 kilometers out. Nice. Again, kind of concerned where the Revenge class ran off to. We're just using radar to aim at this point. There's no way our gunners can see much of anything. Doesn't look like the county class is wiggling about much, though. Those were close. Those were secondaries, though. Those were our main guns. Did get a hit. Manual fire. Right there, please. And we will keep up the pressure, continuing to try to move away. Bad news for Lutzow. Turret A is knocked out of action. Okay, we gotta just disengage at this point. We are going to initiate the retreat. We are running. The good news is the county is also disabled. She is dead in the water. Secondaries are engaging nicely. Turret B is also firing as we run away. The county has suffered a massive explosion. I think a big old magazine explosion. She is now burning up and taking on water. The stern is being lifted out of the water. We are going to continue to fire. We are going to continue to engage. I am not done yet. Sink this vessel. Sink this ship. And we are going to continue to run away. Once we're done with that, we will engage the E and F class and also some of these other ships as we disengage. Definitely got way too close to the enemy here. We are working on repairs. We have a couple of blacked out compartments. One gun is completely destroyed. But Lutzow was punching above her weight. Sinking one cruiser, crippling a battleship. And whatever else we end up sinking here. Yeah, if I were on this county class, I'd be abandoning ship at this point. This is not a great place to be. Continue engaging. We just got the report. The county class warship is going down. Lutzow is going to disengage. Well, folks, here is the report. We moderately damaged a whole bunch of ships, critically damaged the destroyers, and sunk the county class. We have received heavy damage, minor flooding. 1 command point was gained. Was it worth it? I don't know. I do not know. But the good news is a lot of these ships are going to be in port for repairs, giving us a little respite. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.